From the Journal of Snøfrid of Åsbrush. With Artemis as our guide, we tracked down the Bratha clan as they were moving their settlement to ask for permission to use their secret tunnels out of the wastes. Bratha Sul greeted us once again, and although Bratha Zenith didn't seem impressed by our success in the battle against Themis, he agreed to let us use the tunnels, if only to get us out of the clan's collective head ridges. We spoke with Hesk's former Farwalker mentor, who anointed Sul as a new Farwalker, and gave him the tools and blessings he would need to spread change throughout the world. I raised my doubts about Hesk's mental state and was thankfully reassured. Our quest is renewed, with grand purpose. There's just one problem. The tunnels were created by Nelithral and traveling through risks encountering the worm. We can only hope she's slower than a mint green mid-90s Ford Taurus with alligator legs. Whew, that is a mouthful. Who designed this car?
Hello everyone and welcome back to the Jester's Court. My name is Casey Reardon, I am your Dungeon Master, and joining me today, as always, we have Rachel Kordell.
If only to remind myself this, I'm still invisible, Artemis Alwyn Kroft.
Yes, you are.
It's a good thing to have on the mind.
Still invisible.
Let's not forget it this time.
We won't. We'll never forget. We
Never
have
forget.
Andrew Frost.
Hey, I play Leo, who doesn't have a driver's license, so I don't know why I was so insistent on taking the wheel.
Do we need driver's licenses at this point? I don't know. It's my world. Yes.
Oh no.
You're going to get pulled over in Sezonis.
Ah, shit!
You're gonna get there first.
Don't look at the glove box! Don't look at the glove box!
We have Sky Swanson.
Renald DuCane serving a bacon cheeseburger with truffle butter on a brioche bun, Gouda cheese, and sauteed mushrooms.
Oh, screw you.
man.
You can't say that and not make
Yeah,
me
My
hungry.
mouth is watering.
Why would you do
really
that?
hungry right now, if people
Why
can't
would
tell,
you
and I'm
try
gonna go get
truffle
that
butter?
after this. Because
God.
every, hipstery burger place puts truffles on everything.
Because it's so good. And I'm
not
going to
even
do
real
this for the
truffle.
rest of the
You know what?
episode.
I'm gonna be the
It's
first to
all
say
olive
it.
oil.
Truffles are good. They're annoying. Okay? I'm done with it.
Well,
They're
most truffle
overpowering,
essence
too.
isn't even actual truffle. That's the
No.
thing.
Exactly. It's all lies made up
And
by
it's
the
all
truffle
black
industry.
truffle, which is not nearly as good as white truffle. But
Yeah,
Guys,
but
we're
white...
doing a food bit in the middle of the introduction.
Oh, yeah. Of course
This
we
isn't a
have
bit. This is real life. This is
Jonas
serious.
Tintenseher.
I must not roll a 1. Ones are the dice killer. Ones are the little number that bring character obliteration. I will face my d20. I will permit it to roll over and around me. And when it has gone past, I will add my modifier to see the result. Where the ones have rolled, there will be nothing. Only 20s will remain. Snøfrid of Åsbrush.
Oh,
Fantastic.
Damn.
If I had known you were going to do a Dune reference, I would have done some Dune cuisine.
I did that in the last 45 seconds, Sky. I didn't know
that
until
was
then.
so good.
is the Gom Jabbar just a D4?
Ooh.
Well, I got no segue for this.
Yeah, you do. There's a big worm coming after us.
Not yet. Boy, is there.
Oh, yet.
Oh, man.
Yet.
You all have started to descend into the tunnels of Nelithral, the black worm or the black death. And you are driving your mint green mid-90s Ford Taurus with alligator legs and fuzzy dice on the rearview mirror and a coexist bumper sticker down into this tunnel.
And
You
zebra
flick
pattern
on the
seat
headlights and zebra pattern seat covers for some reason.
There it is.
Freshly
I think it's the
cleaned.
steering wheel cover last time, but I like to see covers more.
Just gotta keep adding to it.
Listen, I said that's what we're going to do, but then you started doing it for real. And I was like, Casey, this is dangerous.
Yeah, I know. I did it for real, and you didn't have to bring it up.
For people listening outside of the episode,
That was pre-show.
outside of the episode, we kept just adding things onto the car till it was very long.
We're still gonna do that.
And now we're doing it in episode.
Okay, but does
For
it
everyone
actually
to
have
enjoy.
the loosened belt on the antenna? Because that's important.
Oh yeah, that's canon.
Yes, absolutely.
Okay, perfect.
It's some loosened buckle merch that never got sold. It never got put on shelves. Wasn't approved. Not enough cars in the world,
I'm wearing one of
surprisingly.
the shirts
Ooh,
right
rare.
now.
Put that shit on eBay. Where are we? What's going on?
There's a box in the trunk. It's full of
please
merch.
proceed, Casey. Sorry.
Save us! Save us!
You're driving down into the tunnel system, flicking on the headlights. There's like almost a haze from the ash that has kind of been kicked up by the car. The cavern is large. It's about 15 feet tall and with enough space for the car to kind of fit through. Although you're hesitant to drive quickly as it kind of winds on sharp turns every once in a while, following the pattern that the worm has taken. However, unlike the surface above, as you kind of get deeper into the tunnel, the surface is different. It's not ashen and loose like outside, but instead it seems like the ash has crystallized and has become incredibly smooth, and your headlights kind of reflect off of the walls and the ceiling. And as you like start continuing to drive, Brothasul says, "These tunnels are made by the great Nelithral. She has been in these wastes longer than we have, and she will be here long after us. She brings change to the shifting sands, and one day will bring life back to the ash."
Her passing will cleanse the wastes.
Just thought you
That's
wanted
neat.
some ashland lore.
No, that's
No,
really cool.
I
No.
appreciate that.
Yeah.
No, okay, sorry.
It's just also
No, it's
like
good.
kind of
It's good. No, no,
terrifying.
no, it's
it's
cool.
great.
It's
No,
cool.
please
It's really
continue.
cool.
I'm sorry. We don't want to like. No, we appreciate it. But, you know,
I would love to hear more.
scary.
My concern at the moment is she going to eat us?
For the moment, I don't believe she can sense us with our pelts. However, the fumes from this mint green mid-90s Ford Taurus with alligator legs, fuzzy dice in the rearview mirror, coexist bumper sticker, and zebra print seats might draw her attention eventually.
She's not much for hood ornaments, is she?
No.
I didn't get that joke.
Thank you, Rachel.
I won't lie, I just didn't get it. What?
It's the one thing you didn't mention.
Oh, okay then.
Okay, so
Well,
if,
I mean- I hope the hula girl on the
time
dash
bomb
doesn't
joke.
distract her.
so if we, I mean, is she like outrunnable, or do we have to maybe like collapse some tunnels? I don't know.
It is possible, but only if we can slow her path.
Sure.
She is quick.
Basically, how often do you use these tunnels? What's the survival rate?
The tunnels are only used by farwalkers.
Yeah.
We do not tend to know their fates once they leave. They are not supposed to return to the wastes.
Ah, okay, so this is like rite of passage.
This whole time, I mean, we have proof because Hask left, but this whole time they could have just all been eaten by the worm.
It is possible.
Okay. Well, we know
However-
Hask got out.
It is the only way out of the wastes.
Right, well, we've handled pretty rough stuff before. I'm sure we'll be fine.
I mean, I have like I have wall of stone prepared. Throw up walls. I don't know.
Oh,
That's
yes.
handy.
Yes.
Doesn't
Yeah.
it be
Go through
helpful?
stone, though.
Goes
It
through
does
Earth.
eat the earth.
Oh, okay then.
It
But
eats
not the rock, not
everything
the
in
hard
its
stuff.
path.
Yeah.
I can
No,
still-
it will eat everything in its path.
Okay,
So
well,
we
maybe
can
slow
fill
it
its
down.
tum and then
slow it.
yeah, we won't get eaten.
How many do we have any explosives left? I don't think so.
Nah, I don't think so.
We could do a Wile E. Coyote with the portable hole.
We could.
These tunnels are 15-foot diameter. The portable hole is 10 feet.
It's not even. It's 6.
We just need to get on either side of the hole and just stretch it out.
It's gonna pull a little
Just
bit.
to give you a sense of the scale of what this worm is.
No, I know. Okay, well, I'm sure we'll be fine.
As you drive through the tunnels, like I said, the walls and ceiling have kind of crystallized. You get the sense that this could have been a product of Nelithral itself. it's possible that her skin is coated in something that is causing the ash to kind of crystallize as she moves through it. You're not exactly sure as you haven't seen her yet. However, eventually, you have to stop the mint green mid-90s Ford Taurus with alligator legs. I'm not going to keep going every time, but I appreciate it. I appreciate the laughter. But you have to stop the car because massive shards of this blackened crystal block the entire tunnel forward as it has collapsed here. Brotha Sewell climbs over everybody to get out of the car and kind of examine the situation a little bit closer. It seems like we have a test from change. This here is the way forward, the tunnel that leads us out, at least as far as I know. We could try and dig our way through or perhaps find another path, but that could take time, giving Nelithral more opportunity to find us. We could also perhaps try and get Nelithral to do the work for us.
It's true.
Renald. Oh, no, go ahead, Leo.
Do any of us know that? Isn't there like a spell that like explodes materials, like Smasher or something like that? Like it just smashes it?
What?
What? I did not understand a single word in that sentence you just said.
Like it's like is it Sharder?
Shatter.
Shatter?
Oh, that
Shatter?
one. Yeah.
Jesus Christ.
Why would there be a spell about sharting?
That does not seem.
make
I mean, it could be an effective attack. Shart on your enemies.
Okay, and moving on.
Anyhow,
It would definitely be
I would be
repulsive.
grossed out. I mean,
What? Hold on. I think there's something. There's a 10-foot iron door on your robe, Renald.
yes, there is.
Can we try that?
No,
can we fit the car?
this is my robe.
It goes on a wall, and then you open the door.
5 gold.
But can we fit the car through the door?
I spent my last 25 gold on that spell I cast that didn't do anything, so I'm broke.
Ah, that sounds like a you problem.
It is. It really is. I need more money. I need to buy more spell components.
Oh, hold on. I have an idea.
Of course, I offer up the robe of useful
If we
items.
use the door, we'll be able to
which
get the...
has a bunch of stuff on
It's
it.
a
and I haven't
10-foot
written down.
wide door. I feel like a car
Yeah.
can fit through that, right?
Is it a 10-foot wide door?
Yes.
I mean,
You just saying yes?
I could
I
just
also can
blast
pull
it.
off 2 horses. They can get in the way of the worm, or a 2 bags of 100 gold. Does the worm like money?
I doubt it.
It is known to eat ore.
I mean, who doesn't like money? Anywho, I give one of the bags of 100 gold to Snøfrid so they can purchase the door off of me.
I will give you 5 gold for the door.
Thank you. All right. What a steal.
I mean, I was going to say,
Very generous.
it's
of
going to
you,
be
Renald. Thank
loud,
you.
but I could just use the horn that I got earlier.
Or we just use the door that is already flying back behind the car.
Ah, fair.
What, why
Okay.
is it? Wait, why is it flying?
I
back
took it
on-
off of the cloak. Now it is back there.
Wait, what?
We are stationary. We can't go anywhere.
Leo, the horn is a good idea. Secondary because I don't want to risk exploding it.
Yeah.
Unless we can use it.
What is
Well,
the
it's also
wording
really
on the
loud.
door?
So the door.
Iron door. That's
the
all I
door.
have.
Up to 10 feet wide and 10 feet high, barred on one side of your choice, which you can place in. Oh, I'm sorry. Never mind. This isn't what I thought it was. You place it in an opening, not on a wall.
Yeah. But I liked where you were going with the idea, and I didn't want to say anything.
You
No,
wanted
you
the
didn't.
5 gold.
You were.
I
Yeah,
try
we'll just
and
do
put the
that real
door.
quick.
I try and put the door back into my cloak.
There's also we also have a pit on the robe, which I assume works the same as a portable hole, which
It
also
does, yeah.
doesn't go through walls. So, all right, never mind. Secondary plan.
I mean, it's a 20% chance. Let's be honest now. How likely is it gonna be?
I could just use stun shape.
Wait. Oh yeah, from the Lair, it has stone shape, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Shit.
But I like the conversation we were all having.
Renald's just sitting in the back, just like tuning and plucking the Lair.
I mean, is crystallized
I
ash
make,
considered stone?
You know that that one show where a wall would like go at people and they had to perfectly fit into the
Oh
shape?
yeah, hole in the wall.
Hole in the wall, yeah. I make a perfectly sized hole for a mint grade mid-90s Ford Taurus with the dice and the mirrors, zebra seats. What were the rest of them?
Coexist sticker on the back.
Thank you. Coexist sticker on the back.
buckle on the antenna.
Yeah.
Stone shape
Cool
also.
goblin on the dashboard.
Does stone shape not work?
So it's no more than 5 feet in any dimension.
Even if it worked on the crystal, the car wouldn't fit.
And crystals are minerals, so it's not stone.
Wow, I'm surprised that we have so many like usually you have all this shit in your inventory and you can pull something out and it be useful, but this time it's just
the Taurus is making this difficult.
Like my
mid-90s
horn
Ford
of
Taurus.
blasting.
I just find it funny that specifically all these things have exceptions that make it useless in this situation. Yeah, I guess go for the horn, Leo.
It's gonna be loud, so this might be a little rough.
That could draw Nelithral.
Yeah, but
That's
I don't
all
think
right.
we have.
We get 4 legs to the gallon here.
Well, okay, either we draw Nelithral by breaking the thing, or we draw Nelithral by wasting time and going around.
Wasting time is not necessarily going to draw Nelithral. If we can successfully find another tunnel.
Okay.
She is not the only thing in here, but...
I can also try the Ring of the Ram.
But we have to get the car through, though.
Wait,
That
hold
is
on.
the
She's
problem.
not the only thing down here. There are other things cohabiting with the giant death worm.
Cohabiting is a strong term, but there are creatures that survive off her refuse.
Oh, okay, yeah, okay, fine. Fine.
Well,
yeah.
cohabitating is correct, but coexisting, that wouldn't be correct.
They're like the odd couple.
They don't acknowledge the bumper sticker, no.
Oh, okay, then, yeah.
Gotcha.
Let's try and navigate
In a perfect
then.
world.
I guess that's the safer option. So we spent all that time for nothing.
Okay, I'll get out of the car and walk ahead of it, and you guys just follow behind me, and we'll just take it slow.
Okay, so to take the navigate option here, I am going to need a survival check.
Okay.
Can I give you a hand on that? I have a decent mental map.
Sure.
Cool.
Yeah, I think, Leo, especially with your propensity towards scrapping, like, being underground isn't necessarily a huge negative to you in terms of knowing where you went and where you've been. You also have, do you have Dungeon Delver?
I have the Scrapper background, which explicitly mentions that I have an excellent memory for maps and geography and can always recall the general layout of terrain, settlements, and other features around me.
Right.
So do you want to roll that? Are we going to do like a...
You probably still have better survival, but just roll with it.
Yeah, he can give the help action, so you can have advantage.
Yeah, I'm gonna give the help.
Okay. Perfect. The roll was 19 plus 9, 28.
Yeah, I think that's
I wish
pretty
I
okay.
gave you guidance. Could boost
Wait,
that up to a
did
30.
I just do fast math? Was that right?
Oh my goodness,
I don't know if the math
Rachel.
was right, but you got
Rachel,
28.
19 plus 9
plus-
is 28, yes.
Yes, I did fast math.
Woo!
Woo!
So proud.
Rachel, we've come so far since our
We've come so far
horrible
since
math class in college.
Since tallying. I went into the arts for a reason.
Oh my god. Rachel and I took just an absolute joke of a math course in college. It was
Tallying.
amazing. We learned how to tally things,
Count
how
cows.
to just basically count to 12.
Pretty good.
Artemis and Leo, you work together fairly well. Like you said, you've been together for probably about 2 months at this point, and I've gotten a real sense of how, like, Artemis navigates, and you're kind of filling in the gaps here underground. It doesn't take you long to find another path that you think is going to kind of end up in the same general direction, based off of the movements that Nelithral has done in the tunnels that you've been in so far. So you're basically trying to follow the patterns. And maybe Snøfrid helps here too, because she is very good at patterns as well. And as you start, feel like you are on the correct path, what's everybody's passive perceptions?
5. 19.
17.
17.
9.
That's not me. Yeah.
It was investigation to be 19.
But the navigators are very perceptive. We have to be.
You do. You do have to be. The two of you...
But I'm also alert.
Yes, you are alert. As you're traveling through the tunnels, the two of you kind of notice that there are some branching tunnels here that are not that full 15-foot diameter. Some of them you see go down are only 5 foot in diameter. Some of them are 10. And as you notice those, I think that Brathasul catches you noticing those and says, "As I said, there are other things down here than just Nelithral." And you're kind of maybe keeping an eye out on those tunnels as you continue forward in the mint green mid-90s Ford Taurus with alligator legs. And I think, Leo and Artemis, you both hear a kind of squelching as something is moving in one of those side tunnels. And all of a sudden, a tentacle lashes out of one of the tunnels from the darkness and tries to grab onto one of you. And we are going to jump into initiative because Leo can't be surprised.
From the car?
Yep, it's trying to. It's trying to hit the car at the very least.
We've got the windows down.
Yeah, you guys have had the windows down.
No, we're all cruising with the windows down, and we're tapping a beat on the side.
Listen, you can't be bad witches with the windows up.
Since Leo has alert, does that mean we swerve out of the way immediately? Just
I mean, you gotta roll initiative. That's what initiative is.
It's okay.
Hey.
I'll take care of it.
20.
Oh, that's pretty good.
Yeah, it's a good place for an initiative.
In that same vein, I got 31.
Oh my god. Shut up. Ridiculous.
I love you.
I'm happy with my +7.
You're not that far behind me. Just 6. It's just like half. It's not that much.
Okay.
It's less than half.
I can find out where you live, Andrew.
Yeah, probably.
15 to 20.
Dirty 20.
Dirty 20. Very nice.
Little naughty 20.
Oh.
Little cheeky 20.
10 to 15. Okay.
There's only one left. Just what you get.
I want to know what the number is. 5 to 10.
5.
Yeah.
Okay.
More
That's
than
not
4.
bad.
Got a 2 plus 3.
Oh.
Hey, could have been 1.
Hey.
All right.
It could have been
So
4.
Artemis, you heard the sounds of this tentacle, whatever this creature is, before it has made its attack. So you are the first to act here with a natural 20. I'm going to give it to you ahead of Leo, even though he got a 31. Nat 20's a nat 20.
Okay, well, immediate reaction is swerve. I'm gonna grab the wheel and.
Why are you doing?
It's only a 15-foot tunnel. There's not that much space to swerve.
You just immediately slam into the side.
Swerve out of the way of the
You
tentacle.
Austin Powers sideways in the tunnel.
All right, make me
nice.
either an
We can.
make me a land vehicles proficiency check.
It sounded like you were going to correct from acrobatics. Is that
I did correct from acrobatics because it's a land vehicle that you're trying to swerve with.
I mean, it's got feet.
Yep.
So am I rolling acrobatics?
Nope.
Or
Can we make a
Okay.
case for animal handling?
Ooh,
No,
animal.
it's not an
handling.
animal. We've established that. It's a
They're a
machine.
beast, all right.
I believe it does have a beating heart for an engine.
It bleeds oil just like the rest of us.
Wait, I'm sorry. What am I rolling? What am I adding?
I would say the ability for land vehicles.
It'd be Dex or Wisdom.
Yeah, Dex or Wisdom. I'm fine with either.
Thank goodness you're
okay.
giving us the choice.
I'm honestly fine with either.
I'm going to use wisdom.
15.
Okay.
Okay, with a 15, you start swerving the car out of the way, trying to get away from this tentacle as it kind of lashes out, and it misses the car. And you don't actually crash it into the wall, so that's a plus.
Yes. And I point out the tentacle.
Yeah, looking off into the tunnel now, you get a little
Actually, I
bit of a
can't.
clearer
I verbally
sense.
point out the tentacle because I'm invisible.
True. You point out in the direction of the tentacle, and maybe the rest of you get a better look at what this thing is. There is a slimy, stout creature that is standing on 3 legs with these snake-like tentacles kind of jutting out from it, each one kind of lined with teeth and suckers. It has this ravenous maw that is open and it whipped out the tentacle to try and pull you into it. And you can make me a Arcana check to figure out what this thing is.
I know a lot of D&D monsters, and I do not recognize this description.
I think I know what it is.
Is that everyone can roll or me specific?
It's a big old flopper.
Everyone can see it.
18 Arcana?
18?
There's probably no point in rolling this, but why not give it a go?
6.
Oh, 14. Didn't do too bad.
And I got a 7.
Snøfrid, you recognize this as an otiug, or...
Oh.
I knew it! I knew it!
Yes.
Who?
However, it does seem slightly larger than your average otiug, and possibly a little bit more fierce as it is coming at a living target rather than the carrion that it typically these creatures are known to eat.
Right.
It is very large and is kind of fully taking up the space of this large tunnel, this 10-foot diameter tunnel that it is kind of crawling out of, trying to get to your car.
I hate Odiugs. I completely was not picturing one. I was thinking some kind of land squid. What could this be? Okay, cool. Snøfrid rolled a 5, so she doesn't. She hasn't comprehended that we're in a fight yet. So I'll explain that later.
Okay.
Leo.
God. So I thought I had land vehicle proficiency, but I do not. Which is confusing, but hey, you win some, you lose some. I'm going to take the dodge action.
Okay.
So we'll just say that's, evasive maneuvering. Unless you want a land vehicle check for that anyway.
Yeah, I'd still probably want a check for it to see how... I might give you a little bit of a bonus if it's a really good roll.
Okay. We'll do our best.
Because with the dodge action, I'll say, the dodge action works for you, but it's not going to work for the car, if that makes sense.
Okay, that's fair. All right, so base D20. Oh boy. Okay, 15.
15. So you are taking some evasive maneuvers here, trying to keep this thing off of the car. It's kind of scurried out at this point. I picture this as you are maybe picking up a little bit of speed, but it is clambering out after you, trying to keep up. Only one person can really drive the car and use an action to make it move, because it doesn't make sense for everybody to use their movement to hit the gas. It's not going to change anything. But perhaps you being in the driver's seat, you're the one who's going to be able to do that.
All right. Yeah, I'll do my best.
So you kind of pull ahead of it a little bit as it's kind of scrambling out, kind of like that scene from the Star Wars movie that I can't remember the name of because it was one of the new ones with the tentacle monk.
Force Awakens, like the big.
Yeah, sure,
they
probably
start with
that
an
one.
R.
The blurg. Was it a? No, not a blurg. Those are the
No,
weird
it's not a
fish
blurg.
riding
Oh,
thing.
on Han's ship?
Yeah. It doesn't matter. It's an
Tentacle Billy.
How do you spell Odiug? I don't know what this thing looks like.
OTYUGH.
It has UG in the name. Because it's gross. They smell like rotting corpses.
Yep. That's going to be Renald next.
I don't encourage everyone to look this up.
Renald is it out of the cave yet?
It's kind of clambered out at this point. You can see it.
Okay, then. So if I were to cast Wind Wall on the entrance to its little cave, I couldn't trap it in there?
You could do it behind you.
Yeah, I'll do
behind
that.
the car. It's still behind you.
Yeah, I'll do that. All right, I cast Wind Wall. A 1 foot thick, 15 foot high, 50 feet long wall of wind appears.
Okay, when the creature enters the area, it has to make a strength saving throw or take bludgeoning damage on a fail or a success.
Oh,
for
it doesn't
half.
actually stop it, though. It's not actually.
It stops like arrows and things.
I wasn't gonna. Yeah.
I cast Fly on the car.
Ooh.
I don't think I can actually do that. It has to be a willing creature. Is
Well,
the
can't the
car
car already
willing?
fly?
has a
I thought we
heart.
established
Come on,
this.
let us chitty chitty bang
It
bang
has
this
a heart.
shit.
Can already fly.
Oh yeah, make it fly.
All right.
You could do another wall of fire, though.
I could do that. I was thinking about saving that for when an inevitable worm comes after
Yes.
us. But, well, neither of them stop creatures.
Yeah, exactly.
So, yeah, we'll do the wall of fire instead.
Okay, you cast Wall of Fire and it erupts up behind you, kind of blocking this creature off. It rushes up to the Wall of Fire. How wide, long can the Wall of Fire be? Can it cover the whole?
So long.
It could
Yeah,
be like
okay.
50 feet long. It's
Okay,
so long.
perfect. You fully encompass you block the path of this thing fully from getting to you and the car. It is its turn, and the wall of fire is opaque. You can't see through it, but as you continue to drive away, you just hear this screeching and don't see it burst through. You have successfully deterred it from following you.
Oh, yeah.
All right, great. Also,
Good job, Bubba.
the Star Wars creature is called a Rathtar.
Oh,
There we go.
There you go. Yeah, I knew it started with an R. I just can't remember it.
It's got all the same letters as Audiog.
Yeah, all the same letters.
Sure,
Well, it
every
looks the
single one.
same.
You rearrange them and it'll spell out Odiog.
All right, well, I think Bratha Sewell kind of looks to you, Renald, and says, "That was some quick thinking. The Otiug has stronger self-preservation."
I would say I am unaffiliated right now with really any of the gods.
What?
Thank you, Bratha Sewell. That's a compliment.
You just said that I was preservation. Are we talking about God? That's all
I
you
didn't
people
say
ever talk
anything about preservation.
He said
No,
it was,
I just completely misheard you.
I said the creature has self-preservation.
Oh, okay.
The fire was a good move to prevent it from running through fire.
Okay then. Well, the guy playing me completely misheard everything. So
Maybe if you stopped interrupting my people.
maybe if you stopped pausing every 12 seconds,
Did you see how I waited for you to finish?
you know, I was actually really impressed. But I think you saw it.
you know, the Audiog was larger than average.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
How big is it out there usually?
smaller than that.
Known as a Neo-Tiug.
Oh, what?
Neotiug?
They are more intelligent and stronger than their brethren. I think it is due to the influence of Nelithral here.
No, it's good. I thought they cracked the Matrix.
That's cool as shit.
Also terrifying, but hey, I mean, how worse could things get?
We better hope that Nelithral does not smell the smoke.
Well, we could also leave.
We're going.
That is the plan.
Yes.
That's why I'm driving.
Yeah, why are we in park?
We're out of park. We've been moving.
I thought we were just enjoying the wall for a little bit.
Snøfrid's just roasting marshmallows.
The wall goes out. Ah, it's just still there.
It's also roasting marshmallows.
with all three of its
Oh, I
tentacles.
can roast so many at the same
Isn't one of them
time.
like its eyes, though?
I throw a brick at the accelerator so we can get out of here.
Great. So you start driving maybe a little bit faster, getting a sense that possibly you have alerted Nelithral to your presence here. And I think after maybe a couple of minutes, the crystals almost kind of shake a little bit as if something is moving through the walls almost. Perhaps Nelithral is passing next to you. However, with your stinkbore cloaks, it does not seem like she has noticed you at the moment. And eventually, you see a light at the end of the tunnel.
Oh, great.
You continue to drive forward a little bit until you sit at the edge of the chasm. Below you is still a massive drop down, further down than you can even see. And above you, you can see the surface level, probably about 50 feet up or so. And then directly across the chasm, you can see another tunnel leading into the wall there. As Bratha Sewell says, "Preservation's barrier was broken here many years ago by Nelithral's spawn. They chewed through her magics as if they were spawn of Ruin himself. This here is our way out. Although it might be difficult with this land vehicle to fly up to the surface."
I just gotta press the fly button. It's all good.
There's a fly button? And as you hit the gas, you kind of Dukes of Hazzard out of the chasm, only
very
to
fun.
basically ride up the other wall of the chasm and fly out of the Ashland wastes.
Is it funnier for the alligator legs to continue spinning in that motion or start flapping?
I think they just stick straight out.
Oh,
and
just like
are
T-posing?
like little wings. Yeah, the car's
I like
basically
that.
T-posing now.
I think it's funnier if they spin.
I kind of like the idea that they're lizards.
What say you, God?
Crawl under the air.
Well, seeing how if they are on hinges, they're just gonna to stick out, they have to like be almost like a spy car, where when it goes in the water, the wheels kind of pop out.
Exactly.
So it's like that.
Ooh,
Oh, it's like a helicopter.
I like that a lot.
Yeah.
It's like a quadcopter.
That's way better than both of those.
Yeah, that's the best option for sure.
And you start flying out above the lands here, away from the Ashland Waste. Bratha Sul is kind of taking in the air out here. It is not as filled with ash as he is used to in the Ashland Waste. The sun almost seems to shine a little bit more over here, and he just kind of takes it all in. This land, it has so much greenery.
There's a lot of other colors also.
I see that.
Oh, wait till this person sees fall.
Yeah,
Oh.
you've been missing out on the other side of that wall. We have a thing called eggs over here, and they are great.
Yes, we eat scorpion eggs all the time.
No. These come from a bird. Do you know what a bird is?
Yeah.
Yes.
I mean, Hesk had a bad experience with a bird once.
They haven't been like locked away in a dungeon. Like other people come into the wastes and talk to them.
There are still birds on that side.
I mean, mostly cannibals come in on that side, and they just eat people. They don't eat birds.
Or eggs.
Well,
Yeah.
some birds are people, though.
That's true.
What?
That's a good point.
this is a very weird philosophical conversation we're having
Well,
right
okay.
now.
No,
I'm
I
a
think
horse.
they're being
Leo's
serious.
a goat. Bird.
You're a lizard.
No, what? Oh, he's a lizard, yes.
Yeah.
Sorry, I thought you meant, I was like, no, Renald's a halfling.
But a person, okay, but that don't make sense. But a person being a bird,
Yeah.
that's ridiculous.
Well, I mean, if you think about the evolutionary chain, lizards and birds come from the same source.
I can't wrap my head around someone being a bird though. That is
Oh,
crazy.
my nose is bleeding again. I don't get it.
I'm so confused.
Where are you all heading?
We thought we'd
north.
take you to our favorite rest. Oh, wait a sec. God damn it.
Yeah, we're going to Rokul first, and then we're going to...
Yes.
I would like to go to... We don't have to go to deliver the children, because Cedric is doing that, so we need to go to the cave. I'd like to go to the cave.
We should.
Check out Voidus. Check the cores.
Oh, yeah, I forgot our Voidus is there.
Oh, yeah.
Welcome back, special guest Kristen!
Hey, guys. How you
Wow, that
doing?
was a really good impression.
That was really good. I was scared for a second. I was like, whoa.
Yeah, you got me for sure. So, okay, we're cool to talk to Estelle real quick. Then we're going to go to the cave. Then I don't think we have any other business. I might be mistaken. And then we're going to fly to Eterland.
Tell me,
Yeah.
which of these places deserves the most change?
Eterland could definitely use some. I think Spear, according to Snøfrid, could use some as well.
If you're just talking about, like, where should you start on your pilgrimage, I think probably Eterland is good. There's a lot of
sand. That's pretty familiar to you.
There's a lot of conflicting forces at play here. I just wouldn't want you to get in the middle of them.
There's quite a bit of change in Eterland, actually.
I mean, Rokul...
Yeah, sandstorms are pretty changey.
Rokul's pretty rough at the moment, but they're also, like, it's just dangerous there, so, like, I wouldn't recommend.
Why not start in Windsail?
Oh, you could overthrow the local government. They all kind of suck.
We don't, but that was where we
Am I
started.
wrong?
I mean, that's where we started. And
Bratha Sul
maybe...
meets a tiefling, a satyr, and a centaur, and a small boy, and, like, the campaign's a time loop.
Yeah. This Windsail. What happens there?
The port town, lots of trades.
It is a good place to adjust.
Yeah, they've had some attacks recently that they've been recovering from. There's an old woman who makes just the best cookies.
Perhaps there I will go then. But you said you had other places to stop first.
Yeah, we'll drop you off, though. The cave is right next to Windsail. So.
Cave is right next to Windsail, yes.
Very well. And you continue to fly all the way towards Rokul. If you recall correctly, I know you're going there to meet up with Estelle. Estelle does not live in the city proper. She is outside of the city a decent ways.
Just good for me.
Yes, it's good for a lot of you. So you fly over to Estelle's, and as you kind of land, you can see her in the doorway, and she's kind of got her arms crossed looking at this mint green mid-90s Ford Taurus with alligator legs, fuzzy dice in the rear view, a coexist bumper sticker, a loosened buckle, whatchamacallit, and zebra
Antenna
print
dongle.
seats, antenna ornament, and zebra print seats. And she says,
We got that.
"Ow!"
And a
I
hula
see,
goblin.
and a hula goblin. Okay, that I don't remember, but I do remember this car. Wait,
Oh,
those are our jackets. I haven't seen
Oh.
those in years.
Oh, we kind of thrifted them.
You know what?
Sorry.
It's fine. It's fine. I heard from Themis. It's great. Honestly, this is a better reward than I was gonna give you. So thank you very much.
oh, well, I mean, thank you
you
for
still
my
gonna give
life
us the
back.
reward, or?
Oh no, the jacket. You ruined my jacket.
Oh, yeah, it's fair. It ruined or made it better.
Well,
Honey, we
it
call
looks
this fashion.
better on you, I guess.
I'm just gonna
why not?
flaunt it a bit. Can I make a performance check?
Sure, make me a
I will
performance
do the
check.
same, and both Leo and I will do JoJo poses.
It was sitting on the 20, and then at the last
Don't
millisecond
worry.
switched to
I
8,
got it.
so we're at 16.
I got 21.
Oh, that's good.
You do an amazing JoJo pose each, and she's like, "Yeah, no, okay, yeah, they look better on you. Honestly, I haven't worn them in a while. My form is not what it used to be.
I think this would look fantastic on you.
Well, it's yours. It's yours
Yeah,
now.
do not. We are matching right now. We have a brand. Do not give up that jacket.
No, I'm not giving it up. I'm just saying it look good on her. Come
Okay.
on. No, this is mine. I'm keeping
Yeah,
this.
okay, good. Okay.
So, oh right, yeah. I got your stick. Come on in." And she
Oh, thank you.
goes into her hut, and she is rooting around in all of the mess trying to find your immovable rod. It takes her probably about 20 minutes to find it. She was using it as a kitchen spoon to stir a stew of sorts, which is better seasoned than it used to be.
Hey, that's good.
Hey,
That's great.
I left
learning.
behind some stuff for her. I'm glad to see
You
she's
did.
using it.
She's getting better. She's not as good as you, Renald, but she's getting better.
No, this is good. You use salt, yes, for once?
Yeah, it's so weird to throw rocks in a stew if I'm not making
No,
stone
but they're
soup.
rocks they're good rocks though, and they dissolve. You know, they disappear. You don't eat the rock. You eat them.
Oh, I've been putting this big. She like pulls out this huge
like a
piece of
salt
Himalayan
lick.
salt.
It's like a salt lick for a horse, and she just puts it in there. Like, no.
It's on a spindle.
It's not dissolving.
And I mean,
Anyway, here's your stick. It's a little wet.
Why is
That's fine. Thank you, though, for getting it. Really appreciate that.
Well, thank you for getting my sister back. We're gonna try and meet up soon, hopefully, and deal with the consequences of everything.
Yeah, I'm sure there's a lot of like family, fallout from that.
I mean, that's kind of, yeah, there's a lot.
Hey, it's okay. I mean, I think you three will get through it.
Yeah, I think so too. It's at least a step in the right direction. The most important step is the next.
It's very poignant. I like that.
we put that as a bumper sticker on the mint grade mid-90s
I'm
tours.
not crying. You're crying.
So, you want some stew or?
Well, yeah, like, can we
Yes.
stop for lunch? Yeah, it would be great.
Yeah,
Sure,
that'd be good.
yeah. Tell me, how, obviously it went well, but,
There's some ups and downs, but all in all, I think, at least I hope, things are going okay now.
oh, that's good, that's good. I mean, I think it's gonna, like I said, I think it's gonna be good. Snøfrid, how are you feeling?
Oh, it's everything, like, there's kind of this vague greenish tint on the edges of my vision. And I'm still getting used to the horns, but mostly I feel good. I feel peppy.
That's good. Peppy's good.
My hair grows back like instantly if I cut it off, so that's weird.
Oh yeah, it'll just keep growing really fast too. So you're gonna
yeah.
want to constantly cut it.
Yeah. Okay, and I'm telepathic now, so like lots of new things to learn about myself. But
Yeah,
isn't
that's
that
good.
what
You
life
should
is?
start a wig business.
Oh, I could make so much.
That's money
Oh,
right there. Oh my god.
I'm giving up on the trade thing.
No, you're a train that travels around giving out haircuts. There it is. And then you sell
That's
your
like the
wigs.
same thing,
Wait,
but
I
sure.
I forcibly cut off people's hair so that they can sell them wigs. That's evil.
Exactly.
That's evil, Leo.
I don't know.
it's
It sounds
not.
like a good business to me.
I have not had to maintain my hair for the last like 3 or 4 weeks, and it is
It's a
very
nice pompadour.
How would you like
Thank
it if I shaved off your head and made you wear a wig?
If it's styled like this pompadour, hey, you gotta do what you gotta
It wouldn't.
do.
It's my hair. I don't have that.
A different texture.
See, your business idea falls flat. I can only do one kind of wig.
So how long are you?
Oh,
Who said that?
Artemis is here.
Hi.
Why are you invisible? I thought we were friends.
Huh?
I thought we were friends.
We are
And you're
friends.
showing up to my place without showing your face. I guess you're not showing up to my place. You're in my place without me being able to see you. It's a little rude.
It's not. So, it's kind of a long story, which I'll be honest, I don't know how exactly to explain it, but basically I have this invisibility until I either release it or attack somebody, and I just have to.
So what you're saying is you could be visible in my home, but you're choosing to be rude.
I don't feel I'm choosing to be rude as I am revealing myself to you.
I have stated that it's pretty rude to be here and not show yourself, so you're choosing to be rude.
That's a cultural consideration, though, Themis. Not Themis.
It's my house, and also that's my sister.
Casey, is there any, like, cloth around, like a sock or something?
Actually, weirdly enough, Leo has a pair
Or
of
like
fine
a
clothes on
sheet.
him. They can leave.
There's stuff everywhere, so probably.
I wished. Well, let's see. Do I go for the blanket or do I go for?
Yeah, be a
The
ghost.
white sheet.
Yeah, you know what? I'm gonna take a blanket, toss it over my head, and then grab a sock and put it on my hand and do both at the same time.
Oh, that's good.
So I'm just gonna stand there, but then also gonna like be a sock puppet. So every time I talk, my hand does the hand thing.
I don't consider this that much better, to be honest.
It's
but
pretty good
fine.
though. It's better than nothing.
No. Is it?
I'm afraid that we might need this later. So I've gotten this far. It's kind of like a record. I feel as one of my friends, you would support me in chasing my dreams and setting records for longest ability. As we've seen, I have passed the record upon, above everyone else.
Well, then you've got the record.
Yeah, but I gotta keep going. How are you supposed to get to the world record if you haven't quite, you need
What's
to keep
the world
going?
record? I don't know. An hour? I think it's an hour.
Do you know that for certain?
I mean, that's how long invisibility lasts typically, so yeah.
Exactly. So there you go. So the thing is, I don't want anyone to overcome my record, so gotta keep going.
Well, what are you at now?
No, we're about like a day or 2 days.
Like 3 days, 4 days.
Yeah,
It's been a couple, because we had to travel.
It's been at least 3.
Well, there you go. 3 days. 3 days.
I think you're pretty safe.
No. And then the sock will just like tilt its head like up and off, like it's staring off into
Out the
space.
window?
Yeah.
Or at least trying to. It's a very dirty window.
But I mean, also the sock can't actually see with my eyes, so it's just for dramatic effect.
So, how's the stew?
Good.
Is it good?
How is the stew, Casey?
Delicious.
I mean, it's better than the last time you had Stu here.
You've
Like I
made
said,
leaps
she
and bounds.
has started to kind of use the seasonings a little bit, although not using them well, as she has the salt lick just sitting in the pot. So it's a very salty stew.
Hey, salt's flavor.
It's true. Salt is flavor.
Salty flavor.
Reminds me of the ocean.
Oh.
And you, it's getting late. Should we get back on the road, or should we? I mean, I don't want to invite us into your home still, but can we like camp out or something outside, or?
We can sleep in the car.
Oh, car
I
camping.
mean, you're welcome to stay. I just gotta, and she like moves over to the couch and starts like moving shit off of it.
No, I mean, we don't want to impose. I mean, anything we can do, can we like help? Or?
I appreciate
No,
the
no, no.
hospitality, Themis, but like, world is in danger. so
Not my name.
Estelle, Snøfrid, you're better than this.
Don't know why I keep doing that. That's
You
not.
know what?
that's-
I think you better go.
That's not.
With her still being invisible and you not getting my name right, I think you better go.
Didn't Themis confuse her own name?
It makes sense for you to mix them up too, because they do have the same exact face.
It's like, I mean, Snøfrid's too smart to mix them up, but she is not charismatic enough to mix them up, so it's a wash. 19 intelligence, 7 charisma. I don't know, but it's just Jonas messing it up. But I do think we should get going.
Yes.
Not that we have like a specific time crunch we're working on, but I just feel like we're trying to get moving.
I would appreciate moving on as well.
Oh yeah, Brother Sewell, this is Estelle, Brother Sewell. Yeah, that's rude of us. I'm sorry. Brother Sewell, you've been pretty quiet. I mean, how do you feeling about like Have you ever been in a place like this before?
A hut? Yes, I have.
Ah, okay. Well, I tried.
Yes, you did.
But yeah, I guess we should get that show on the road, huh?
Yes, let's. And you kind of pack up, get into your mint green mid-90s Ford Taurus with alligator legs, fuzzy dice in the rear view, a coexist bumper sticker, the loosened buckle, antenna ornament, the zebra print, seats, and the next step is the most important bumper sticker, and the hula goblin on the dash.
Yes!
There you go. Proud of you, baby.
That's all of them.
You be careful, because we're going to add one for every episode until the end of the campaign.
We've added 6 this time.
I know, in 2 episodes.
Get ready for
We gotta
7.
make up for lost time.
Oh, God. Okay, I'm going to destroy this car.
No!
And you
We'll
take
remove the decorations.
and you take your long rest in the car. And that is where we'll end the session.
Yay!
Woo, another one. All right, another one in the books.
Woo.
Thank you so much for listening, everybody. Does anyone have anything they'd like to plug?
Follow me on Twitch, twitch.tv/Majora's because I said so.
Oh.
Taking a commanding approach today.
I feel attacked. That's too aggressive for me.
You can go check out Ava and Eli Forever on GoFundMe. We are still kind of trying to raise money as we are getting filming kind of situated with all of our casting stuff. We want to, be able to feed people who are going to be helping us, and every little bit helps. So if you share our link, that would be also super helpful. If you cannot donate, that is fine. But getting the word out there is kind of what we're trying to do at the moment. So thank you.
Check out Linktree, Tintenseher, H.io, YouTube, Twitch, all the good stuff. They got things going on. Thank you very much.
Hey, this guy's been in the bathroom for a bit. Should one of us go check on him?
I guess you could if you want.
Hold on.
How about instead of checking on them, we just tell you to leave a review for this podcast.
Oh, okay.
On
right, I'm here for
Apple
this.
Podcasts, Spotify, other places where podcast reviews are found.
Yelp.
No, not Yelp. I specifically was like, should we do Yelp again? And then I was like, no, we're not. And then you did it anyway. So thanks.
Important.
For every review you leave,
Cars.com.
Sky will be stuck in the bathroom for
Sky, get your head out of the toilet.
if you leave a review, then the paramedics will
God.
Kelly Blue Book.
Kelly, leave a review for this podcast. Kelly Blue Book.
Sky, this is not where you drink water from.
And then we'll give you a shout out if you give us a review. Thank you very much.
Guys, Sky got really thirsty and he went to the toilet to drink from it. What do we do? I
don't know why we're doing
Just
this
let him.
character assassination
Just
of
let
Sky.
him.
He's going to be upset when he
God.
comes back and hears what we're
Goodbye.
saying about him.
Goodbye.
Oh, bye.
Goodbye.
See?
Why did we make him drink out of the toilet? Why was that the bit?